morning, everybody. Good morning. As we slept tonight. Good morning, man. I'd like to welcome y'all to the overnight price action for it's the day of my mama's birthday. Today is your birthday. My birthday too. The overnight price action for December the 8th, 2022. Yeah. If this is your first time tuning in to Tim's Tidbit, I'd like to say welcome. If it's not your first time tuning in, I still want to say welcome and give you a nice big hearty thank you for always pulling up with me and my homeboy Spidey back here. Y'all see Spidey back there hanging by the window. Hey, man, around here, we got options. We buy them. We sell them. Y'all want I got options shirt or sweatshirt, go to the newtlr.com. I don't know. Lost train of thought. Anyway, if you don't know who I am, my name is Timothy Lee Rogers Sr. I get on Al Gore's internet every single day. And we talk about the price action, dealing with the S&P 500, if you will. Spylean, if you haven't heard, the ES futures. Then we pick out some other stuff too, like the Dow and the NQ, to see if we can see any divergence in what the market will potentially do. Well, Tim, why do you do this? I'm glad you asked that question, Timmy Rogers, because I want to help somebody get their aha moment when it comes to trading, when it comes to investing, when it comes to all things stock market. I'm trying to help someone get their aha moment to let them know that, guess what? Come here. Yeah, you, the new kid in the back. Move. Stacks, move out the way. Come here, new kid in the back. You already know everything you need to know to do what you want to do in the stock market. You just don't know that you know it yet. So don't go spend your money on any courses. Come out here and tap in with us every single day so you can say, aha, I thought I knew that. Aha, I thought I knew that too. And then you can take all of your money, put it in your brokerage account, and then help change the trajectory of your family's future. Yes, I'm right up on the mic. I'm on the mic just right now. Right now. How does my breath smell? Hi. How are you doing? I hope you're having a happy morning. Hey, man. Hey, I appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. Let's see who in the chat. Hey, before we go to see who in the chat, hey, y'all make sure y'all check out the gems from the live playlist. If y'all don't want to sit through my foolishness with me acting silly and having my little squirrel moments and getting off on rants, the gems from the live playlist, it's a link in the description. Matter of fact, let's pull up the video right now. All right, let me share my screen. Let me share my screen, and we're going to pull up the video right now. Share screen now. Okay. If you go to the video that you're watching right now, hey, see, that's one of the videos right there, gems from the live stream. That's what I was just talking about. Your channel. All right, if you go to the y'all hit that like button too. 12 likes, 31 people. Hit the like button. If you go to the link, you'll see ICT Concept Explain Lingo playlist, price action playlist, and gems from the live stream. Gems from the live stream, those are the chunks. It's several videos in there. But if you don't want to sit through, if you missed the live and then you don't want to sit through the whole live trying to see if it's any gems in there, if it's, something that I feel like, hey, it's worth making its own video, or if you want to go back and watch something at that time, you can let me know on the live. Be like, hey, Tim, this a gem right here. Can you please cut this out and put it in a gem playlist? And it'll be in this playlist right here. And you can just come here and get the meat and potatoes of the live. I ain't gonna say it's the meat potatoes of the whole live, but it's just something that me or one of the other cousins found value in and was like, hey, let's put this in there so I can go back and look at that on its own. I ain't got to try to scrub through the whole live to find out where it was, right? That's the gems from the live playlist. And y'all already know what the other ones are, the ICT Concepts Explained. If you want to download any other slides for the ICT Concepts Explained, you just go to any one of the videos and see like the nice little handy dandy slide right there that I'm using. If you go to the link in the description, it says download slides. When you click that link, it takes you there, and there's all 15 sets of slides for everything. And then the last file in there, that's the PIM- chart. I call it the PIM- chart. It's actually the ICT PD array matrix. When I named it ICT top-down analysis, right? I don't know why I named it that. Oh, yeah, because he got top-down analysis right there. That's why I named it that. But it's the PD array matrix. And for anybody who don't know how to use this, when you download it, it's just that at equilibrium, if you're a buyer, you want to see from equilibrium, you want to look down under price for a PD array that you want to buy off of, right? If you're bullish, you want to see price go down to a PD array that you're trading. Don't try to trade all of them. Whatever your trading style is, if you're a fair value gap trader, right? You look at equilibrium, you want to see price trade down to a fair value gap, and then you buy it there, right? If you are a breaker trader and you're bullish at equilibrium, you want to see price go up to a breaker, and then you sell from there. You want to sell in a premium, buy in a discount. But this is the order of operations that ICT, through his years of experience, this is the order of operation where the algos look for PD arrays at price. It starts looking for the mitigation block breaker, blah, 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 because it's from equilibrium to the lowest low during that dealing range. As you see, all of these are set up. Most times it's going to be a mitigation block first if it's present. It's going to be a breaker if it's present. Going to be a liquidity void if it's present, fair value gap, order block, all of that. Because as you see, they're in order where when you get to the lowest low, the rejection block is the lowest PD, is the last thing before you get to a low. You know what I'm saying? It's going from equilibrium to the lowest low, equilibrium to the highest high. That's how you use that PIM- chart. Now, let's go see who in the chat. Let's go see who in the chat. See who in the chat this morning. Who in the chat? We got here to learn and share. Good morning to you. The birds are chirping. Tweet, 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 tweet. Somebody say tweet, 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 tweet. What's up, lover? The link is in the chat. The link is in the chat. The link is in the chat. The link is if you want to pull up and ask a question. The link, you can pull up and ask anything you want. Please don't pull up and let no birds out of the cage. Don't do that. And oh, yeah. Come here again. Come here. Step closer. Step closer. See that? See that? Let me get right. That link. See that link right there? That link that I'm looking at right now? Don't look at the handsome dude right there. That's me. Right here. That link right there. That link, if you do not know, that's your key to getting a free one-on-one with me. Everybody else that's in the room right now, they will step out into another room, and you and I can have a free one-on-one right here on Al Gore's internet. You can ask any question you want, and if I know the answer, I will tell you for free. There's no need for you to go try to book a one-on-one with me, because that link right there, that link right, yep, that one right there, that's your key to getting a free one-on-one with me. But I don't know why you want to do that, because I'm just a dude from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I'm just sharing the stuff that I learned on Al Gore's internet too. That's all. What's up, Audrey? What's going on, Lil Hawk? Lil Hawk say, the birds are chirping. Cool it now. Ooh, watch out. What's up, Cool it? What's going on? What's up, Mendez? Hello, ladies. Hello, Anna. Hello, Essa. Hello, Queen. How are you? Hello, everybody. Hello, Mendez family. What's going on, Marcia? Good morning, Marcia Smith. Y'all remember that movie, Good Morning, Thank you, Audrey. Happy birthday, Tim's mom. What's up, Stacks? What's going on? Thank you, Audrey. Thank you. What's up, Angela? What's going on, FC? I appreciate everybody that's saying happy birthday. Mom. Tim's mom. Audrey, you from the UK? Tim's mom. There's no D in my name, Stacks. ROGERS. Show yourself to the door for spelling my name wrong. Thank you. You're far too kind. What's up, Finding Superman? Good morning. Good morning, SJ. Appreciate you for telling my mama happy cake day. What's going on, Wave Trader? How you doing? I don't even understand how I'm going to see walk. What's up, C-Walk? What's going on, Otis? Yes, they are chirping. Calio. Yep, Calio. What's up, Calio? Valdez. Buenos dias, Valdez. Michelle Tucker. What's going on, Michelle? Rhonda Green. Thank you for the happy birthday to me, mommy. What's up, Zay? Gabriel. What's going on, Gabriel? Towns. Devario. What name you going to use today? Towns. Devario. Gabriel. Mama. What's going on? It's simple, MR. I've never seen a name before. If this is not your first time pulling up, I truly jalapies. I truly do. But if it's your first time pulling up, welcome. Thank you for tapping in. What's up, Kyle? Pumpkin. Yeah. How you doing, baby? Look all these people right here. I'm trying to show. Let me flip the screen around. All these people saying happy birthday to you over here. Oh, wow. All these folks saying, look at that. They got happy. Who that is? And we got Laverne, Audrey, Marcia. Marcia said Tim's mom. She said Tim's mom. Stacks, here to learn and share. SJ, Seawalk. Who else? Who else said something in the Rhonda Green? What's that? All these people said happy birthday. Cool it. Cool it said happy birthday, Mama Rogers. Otis. Okay. Oh, you on there now. It say Kareem, Mom Dukes. Happy birthday. Okay, I'm about to get off now. Love you, Pumpkin. Hey, love you. I'm gonna tell them thank you. We gonna I'm gonna come by later. We're gonna do lunch. You heard me? She hung up on me. Get off my phone then, mama. Gonna hang up on me. What's going on? Who that is? Prince Galloway. Oh, that's a new name too. Hey, Prince, if this is not your first time joining us, I truly jalapies, but welcome. What's up, Audrey? What's JM? Oh, it's not simple. Okay, then. From IG fam. Okay, yeah, y'all be having different names on different stuff, man. She said she gonna tell y'all appreciate it. Feliz cumpleaños. Feliz cumpleaños. Hey, let's get into it, man. Let's go see what Spilene doing. For anybody who don't know who Spilene is, that's our friend, the S&P 500, aka the SPY, aka the market, aka comprised of around 500 of the top companies in the US, aka all of that. We wrote a song for it. Want to hear it? Here it go. Y'all sing it with me. Clear your throats. Me. Get the right key. Me. Spilene, where you at, baby? Here I go. Hey, how you doing? I'm glad that whoa, Spilene about to gap up. See that? I was trying to go long last night about 12 o'clock, and I didn't get picked up. because I had a feeling we was going to run for yesterday's highs, the way we were trading. And I didn't get picked up. And see there, I tried to, it was a 60-minute order block that I was trying to go for. And the reason why I was going for that 60-minute order block, because there was a 15-minute fair value gap inside that 60-minute order block. And we'll look at it in a minute. Anyway, yesterday we did a whole bunch of nothing. We had the everything and nothing, right? Everything happened on Tuesday. Wednesday, nothing happened. We had the everything and nothing. And then now today, we seem to be pushing up toward yesterday's highs. Again, we didn't take out yesterday's lows on, we didn't take out Tuesday's lows yesterday on the ES. And we didn't take it out on the I think the Dow and the ES, or maybe the NQ and the ES. Something we didn't take it out. I marked it yesterday. Let's see how that play out. Let's see how that play out. Because when we had the divergence to the downside, we sold up. So the Dow didn't take out the low. When we had the divergence over here on the upside, where it was on the, I think it was hourly candles. Yes, on the hourly candles, the NQ didn't break the highs, and the Dow and the ES did. And then I was like, this usually a prelude to a sell-off. And then we end up selling off. And then now on the daily, the Dow didn't break the low right here. And let's see if we push up and get up into these fair value. Like we got a fair value gap on the top side of the NQ. We got a fair value gap on the top side of the ES. And we got a small fair value gap up here on the Dow. The Dow looked like it already took out yesterday's high. It did. It did. What was yesterday's high? 33,818, 33,824. Yeah, the Dow already took out yesterday's high. NQ 96.25, 98. The NQ took out yesterday's high too, and the ES did too. All of them took out yesterday's high on the ES. So also the what's the name just saying it probably took it out in pre-market. I guess if I would have looked over here, I could have seen that everybody took it out. So it already took out yesterday's high. We got into that breaker. We got a daily breaker right there that we just got into, and we just got into a daily fair value gap, right? But this is what I was trying to get long down here. Let me tell y'all about this right here. See, we got an hourly fair value gap right here, right? And then inside this hourly breaker right there, there was a 15-minute fair value gap, right? And I was like, okay, since the 15-minute fair value gap in there, right, I'm going to take it at the breaker, right? I'm not going to take it at, because if I take it at the fair value gap here, then, you know what I'm saying, and it come down to the, what's the name? I could have taken it there. Looking at the distance, I could have taken it there, but I just was going off of the, what's the name there? Looking at the risk to reward, I could have taken it off the hourly. But right here, this is the 15-minute fair value gap right there that I was trying to get picked up on. And look at there. That dirty dog came so close to me. Look how close it came to me right there. 50. No. This is it right here, because it was two. We had this fair value gap and this fair value gap. This was the fair value gap right there. I was taking it at the top of the fair. Yep, that's the price. 39.2750. That was my entry point right there. Yep, I remember that number. 39.2750. That was my entry point. I was taking it right off the top of this fair value gap right here, because we got one fair value gap there and one fair value gap there. And as you see, we came down to the top one, and then she keep on passing me by. Took off. Gone without me. Anyway, enough of me crying about that. We had we closed yesterday at 39.36. We kind of dilly-dallied a little bit, and then we sold off and took out the sell side up under here, left the sell side here. We came down into the rejection block, right? We traded back down into the rejection block. You got a 15-minute. I think it was a 60-minute also. Yes, 60-minute rejection block right here. We traded down into the 60-minute rejection block, pushed back up, left the sell side alone, did not take out the sell side below yesterday's low. And then we started to proceed up. We traded back up, consolidated a little bit just before midnight, and then blast through to equilibrium. Yesterday's equilibrium. We got to yesterday's equilibrium, and then you can see that we skated right above this breaker over here. We got a breaker over here. Let's see if it was a breaker on the 60-minute also. 60 minutes. Yes, we got a breaker right there on the 60 minute. And also, for anybody who can't see what I'm talking about, right? Price came down, right? Blasted away, making a bearish order block right here. This price leg that made this bearish order block broke that low. See that swing low right there? You got a swing low here. We came down and broke that low. Heavy distribution coming off of that. You want to look for stuff like that. Heavy distribution making this order block, broke this low. Once we broke this low, hit this rejection block, heavy distribution up. Pow! Came back through, hit the high, making that a breaker. Right? Skated across the top of that hourly breaker right there. Right? Let's go back down to the 15-minute. Okay. Skating across the top of the breaker. Skirt. Consolidating there right at equilibrium. Right? It's on the premium side of equilibrium where we consolidating it. And then at 6:30, we took off, consolidated again, then took off again. Hit them with the lightning bolt. That's the little lightning bolt. See that? Take off, consolidate, take off. Lightning bolt, take off. This what we had a couple highs. We had an overnight high there with equal highs, broke it there with the then took off, and we came up and took out yesterday's high. Taking out yesterday's high. So now, looking at what we've done, we got an order block. If the bullishness is to continue, this order block right here at the London, that look like a tasty place for price to bounce. We also got equal lows right here at equilibrium. We took out the buy side. If we get back to equilibrium, this is more appealing to little Timmy Rogers, taking out the sell side liquidity up under equilibrium right there. That's a little bit more tasty for my appetite to be buying from there. Right there, potential bounce there if it's super bullish. If it's not super bullish, I would love to see it get back down to this equilibrium and take out this sell side up under this consolidation and then bounce. Right? If it got all the way down here below the swing low right here, that's a little bit too bearish for my appetite of going long, especially coming off of this daily breaker and daily fair value gap. If it got all the way back down there, I'm gonna be looking like, man, they about to do their job and they going to get sell side. But come here, that'd be a nice place to bounce. In my mind, I think that's all I got, man. Let's look at the hourly real quick, see how it look on the hourly. Got a small order block right there, and it's an hourly fair value gap there. Yes, so get down below that equilibrium, touch that hourly fair value gap. Yes, I'll be looking for that coming down there. I'll take that, buy off this fair value gap with the stop loss below there. What's top of the gap? 36. Yeah, I'll take that, because that's what the top of the gap would give you 6.5. So the top of the gap will give you 7 points of risk. Yeah, I'll take that from there. I'll take that. That's what I'll be looking for. Let me mark that out so I don't forget. so I don't forget. Me not one forget, man. Me not one forget. Imbalance. Me not one forget. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, that's all I got, man. Let me go see what y'all talk about in the chat. Let's go see what y'all talk about in the chat. In the chat. In the chat. When you say long, you were going for a futures trade. Yes. I was trying to take a futures trade. It was like a little after 12. I was back here. I was trying to take a futures trade, and I didn't get. And when I woke up this morning, it didn't come pick me up. My order was still sitting there. That field discovery is truly playing out to perfection. It is. You tested it out, or you've been testing it. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't even got in front of the chart for it. I got back in front of the charts last night, but I ain't had a chance to like really do nothing. What's up, Fishbone the Great? Take off. I know I'm gonna cool it. Another nothing burger ahead of PPI and consumer sentiment tomorrow. The real fireworks begin next week. Yep. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's just gonna be. Humdrum. That's what we was talking about. Was it last night? One of them days we was talking was like the market. We ain't got no catalyst. We ain't got no catalyst to make us like really do nothing great. You know what I'm saying? What we had today, jobs. We had some job numbers. You know what I'm saying? I think the job numbers came in, you know what I'm saying? Like if you look at Forex Factory, they came in right in line. If you look at Econo Day, they came in slightly above, pretty much in line. You know what I'm saying? They want it to increase a little bit. It's steadily increasing a little bit. What's name? Yeah. Accent JM. What's Accent JM? Oh, Jamaica. Yeah, but Jamaican accent. Hey, young dude. Where you at, baby? What's up, Jamie? Jamie, you still lounging? You still lounging in the on the beach on the beaches in Tahiti? Not much for Cali was on it. Yeah, man, ain't nothing going on. I think it might be humdrum until the market getting ready to open in 1 minute. I think it might be humdrum until PPI and FOMC, because we got PPI Friday, then we got CPI. Let me see. Let's look at the calendar. The market about to open, and when the market, let me see. The market is open. If you got to go trade, please trade safe. If you're not going to trade, please take copious notes. And thank you for tapping in. Hit the like button on your way out the door. Thank you. Let's go look at the calendar. I ain't even gonna hold y'all, right? Y'all know my site of choice for the economic data is Econo Day. And it's because the way I like how it's laid out, right? But when I want to look at stuff fast, I always go to Forex Factory, right? Because I got put on to Forex Factory and Econo Day at the same time. Jay the Trader introduced me to both of these, right? I like how it look on Econo Day because I can just see everything laid out. It just look clear to me. It look like I'm looking at a calendar. It makes sense to my mind. But when I'm trying to look at the information, Forex Factory is far better with letting you look at the information, right? Because like I can just see the numbers right here, right? And if I want to read about it, if I click on a note, it just open up really fast. I can, you know what I'm saying? I can open it up really fast. But on Econo Day, right? You click it, it takes forever to open up. It'd be like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, right, it's just spinning, 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 spinning. And I'll be standing on spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning until it finish. And then by the time it open up, and then if I want to see some more stuff, then I got to click on that. Why investors care, and it spin and spin and spin, and it finally open. It's just slow and it's clunky, right? If I just want to see what's coming up this week, you know what I'm saying? I come here just to see what's coming up. Boom, boom. I can see it. It makes sense in my mind. But on Forex Factory, it navigates seamless. You know what I'm saying? It navigates seamless. I don't like how the layout is, but I can see the numbers and all of that, and I can read the information quick. Stock opens higher as S&P tries to snap 5-day losing streak. Let's talk about it, man. Have y'all noticed the headlines have start? Let me put it on full screen. Sorry. Have y'all noticed that the headline, they're trying to inspire us. They're trying to like get us in the mind frame of the Christmas rally. They, you know what I'm saying? Like saying stuff like, I just got the notification from CNBC. Stock futures higher as S&P tries to snap 5-day losing streak. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get you in the mind frame of, hey, let's turn this around. You know what I'm saying? Hey, let's get back. They, you know what I'm saying? It's like the headlines are, they ain't really humdrum no more. It's more of the, you know what I'm saying, trying to digesting, and you know what I'm saying, like more soft words as opposed to like the gloom and doom words. I don't know, man. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just, you know what I'm saying, reading into it, but I think that's what they're doing. They trying to get us in the mind frame of it. So we got PPI Friday, right? We got PPI Friday and the freaking University of, let me see, I ain't got my screen up. We got PPI Friday, right? And this University of Michigan crap, consumer sentiment stuff, this be the stupidest stuff. They be out there surveying 100 people, 500 people. Who is these 500 people? You know what I'm saying? Be talking about asking them how much they think stuff gonna cost a year from now. Who are these people they talking to? You know what I'm saying? This be like the dumbest stuff I was seeing in my life. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, we got the core and the headline PPI. They break it down twice over here. So it say PPI and it say core PPI. They got it as if it's two different events, but it's just the same thing. One is the headline and one is like minus food. I think it's food and energy, or maybe just minus food. I can't, let me see. Yes, changing the price of finished goods and services sold by producers, excluding food and energy. So it's the core is minus food and energy, and then the headline is what it is. So, right, we're expecting it to increase slightly for the core, and the headline expecting it to stay the same, right? And you say, Tim, how do you know that? Because over here with previous, right, you see previous, it didn't move, and then the previous for the headline, it was 0.2%. It went up 0.2%. So now the forecast this time is to increase 0.2% because last time it was 0. And then now it says 0.2%. And the last time was 0.2%. So it's expected to stay the same. So we're looking, they expecting a slight increase in the core, in the headline, the one which is includes food and energy, to increase slightly, right? So the feds want the economy to slow down. You know what I'm saying? They want the economy to slow down, right? So if the CPI, the PPI, if all this stuff is increasing too fast, that's bad. If it's slowing down, you know what I'm saying, that's good, because the Fed wanted to slow down. You know what I'm saying? So we want the economy to grow overall, but we don't want the economy to grow too fast because the Fed want the economy to slow down. We want people to stop losing jobs, right? But we don't want them to stop losing. We don't want them to we don't want people to stop losing jobs too fast, if that make any sense. Like, because the Fed want everything to slow down. So when the jobless claim numbers went up and the market went up because like more people filed for unemployment, and that's what they wanted. But they don't want too many people to file for unemployment because that means they doing too much and it's hurting the economy. You know what I'm saying? We at that balancing act time. We at that weird balancing act time where a little bad news is good news, but too much bad news is bad news, and good news is bad news. We at that weird little balancing act time. It get confusing to me too. I'm confusing myself while I'm talking about it, but you know what I'm saying? Just keep paying attention. Just keep paying attention. So inflation expectations. Last time it with consumer sentiment, it was at 5.68. They ain't got no forecast on the inflation. This time they expected the consumer sentiment to be I said 5.6, 56.8. This time they're expecting it to be 56.9, so a slight increase, right? They ain't got no expectations on the inflation expectation. Last time it decreased a little bit because it's red, so it went down. The inflation expectation, it went down last time. It was 4.9, right? And then warehouse inventories, they're expecting that to stay flat. That's the rest of the news for this week, and the expectations they have set. This is what we can look forward to for tomorrow. And then again, like I said, tomorrow's Friday. It's Friday, so a lot of people don't put on risk going to. Oh no, I didn't miss it. I thought I'd have missed it. I didn't miss it. Came down to this order block, this 15-minute order block, and bounced. Came down to the 15-minute order block and bounced. 60-minute order block. I'm sorry, I ain't been looking at the chat. If y'all said anything. That's Bali in these streets. In these streets. I feel you. I appreciate that. First time on live. This your first time on live? Hey, come here. I like to say welcome and thank you for tapping in. The indicator I like to use show the rally is over. Hey, let's go down then. I'm going down. There. Appreciate that here, learnership. Always the opposite of what will really occur. Everything they say, the opposite plays out. That's how they do. They get everybody looking this way to do it that way. That's why we just trade what we see. News got to keep the hope up so the big dogs have somebody to sell to. Period. Period. You ain't never lied. You welcome. That's why we just trade what we see, man. We sit here, we wait for the algos to react to the news, and then I appreciate that. Hey, CPL, I'm just a dude from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. That's it. I get on Al Gore's internet and talk about this price action. Yeah, we just for the dilly-dally. It's not coming down where I want it to come to. You know what I'm saying? We just fun to dilly-dally. So I'm probably just fun to sit on my hands because it ain't doing what I want to do. It's taking too much to get down there. And y'all already know consolidation is the death of premium. It's the death of premium. Hey, man, I ain't got nothing else, man. That's all I got. We hit this. Let's go up for a minute and see what's Let me go over here and get on Forex, not Forex, got dog. Trading View. We came back down to equilibrium right there on Spilene. We came back down to equilibrium on Spilene, and we're reacting off of equilibrium on Spilene. We came to that order block, came close to equilibrium. What? That might be the equilibrium because the high is higher. Let's check it from that last high. The high is high. We did make a new high. Let's check from this price leg right here. Boom. Yes, we did. From this price leg here, we came down to equilibrium and bounced. All right. This is yesterday's equilibrium, but we came down to the equilibrium of this price leg right here. That's today's equilibrium, right? Because this is yesterday's low. This is today's low. This is today's high. So we came down to today's equilibrium and bouncing right now. And we see that playing out on the SPY where we came down to equilibrium right there. That's because the SPY and the ES, they days are different because the SPY only trade from 9:30 to 4 and the ES trade from 6 to 5 the next day. Oh yeah, I was supposed to be looking at. I want to go up and see what's a going zone. Let's go up and see what's a going zone on the shout out to homie Zay. We're gonna look at the ES and we're gonna look at the SPX. The homie Zay be like, look at the SPX, man. So we're gonna look at the ES first, and then we're gonna look at the SPX. Let's see what's going on for the week. Since the price dilly-dallying and I already ate breakfast, let's look at what's going on for the week real quick before I jump off. Okay, so for the weekly, we came up last week. We came up, tapped into the rejection block over here. We took out this buy side there and set a high, right? And then coming up to that high, the previous high that we had marked, right? This is the rejection block, because the rejection block is the last PD array you get to before you get to the high. That long wick after running this buy side right here, that long wick there gave you because you came up to an area of support, which was this fair value gap, and then we sold off hard, making this an order block right there, right? So with that order block and that high, after we, ran through them buy sides right there, then that makes this right here the potential rejection block. We trade back up to it, boom, hit that rejection block and sold off of it, right? So now that we sold off of it, we came back down very close to this bullish order block right there. So on the weekly, we got into the wick of this bullish order block right here. So on the weekly time frame, on all of them really, how from the wick to the high, you be looking for that to be a sensitive area, especially on the higher time frames. Be looking for from the wick to the high to be a sensitive area, because you see here when we came down into that wick to the high, we pushed up off of it, and then now over here we coming back down to it again, right? And we pushing up off of it, and right now we getting really close to. We got some relative equal lows right now. This week ain't over yet, so we can't really say this is the low yet. But as of now, we working on some relative equal lows there, reacting off of the same top of this weekly order block right there. Yep. I probably should have went to the monthly first. Is there any space in there? That closed at 83. That opened at 84. Oh, yeah. So it's 1 point of space in there. I don't know. Might be close enough for government work, but it's 1 point of space in there. Came down, pushed through that high, so we don't have any fair value gap there. We came down and pushed through that high, so they done cleared up any opportunity of a fair value gap on the monthly right there. There is 1 point of space in between there. Don't know if that's important to the algos or not, but they did cover that up on the monthly. And then, of course, on the daily, we know we had on the daily because we done looked at that. And again, we got relative equal lows right across here. This is extremely appetizing to the algorithms, these relative equal lows right there. Oh, we got these nice smooth lows. We hit it, we came up, we hit it, pushed up, hit it again. Technically, that would be a double bottom, I think. All y'all mannequin body parts people, let me know if I'm right in saying that that would be a double bottom. I don't know, because we came up and we hit this area right there. Then we came up again and came down and hit it again. Would that be considered a double bottom, y'all mannequin body part people who trade that stuff? So if it is coming from this top right here down to the double bottom, the measured move on that, the measured move on a double bottom, am I looking at that right? All the people that trade the mannequin body parts, a measured move would be all the way down to 37.18. Am I looking at that right? My desire was to get down to this order block right here. Around this 38.16 would be lovely. That's what I want, because it'll take care of this fair value gap on the daily. It'll get us into this order block right here on the daily. But a measured move of that, if that is a double bottom, is all the way down here to 37.18, which would be close enough to run these lows right here and get into this order block down there, right there, right there. Will that take away the Santa Claus rally, or will that give the Santa Claus rally the fuel that it needs to get down to this order block? Maybe take out those lows and then pang-yow! Tune in next time to Dragon Ball Z to find out. Let's look at the SPX. I said I was going to look at the SPX. Shout out to homie Z. SPX looks up. Look at that big gap right there. Let's look at the SP Izzle. SPX got a nice volume imbalance, whereas the ES had like 1 point. So the SPX got a nice juicy volume imbalance, giving more reason, hey, let's get down there and get that on the monthly level. Let me mark that out. The ES don't have this volume imbalance. It's only like 1 point. It's only like 1 point on the ES. But the SPX got a bigger size volume imbalance. Right. Weekly. Weekly. Okay, so we got the volume imbalance sitting right there on top of a weekly order block right here. So more reason to come down, get that volume imbalance, get into this weekly. We got this weekly order block right here. We took care of that volume imbalance on that, overlap that. So the SPX actually looking better than the ES, like candle wise. You know what I'm saying? Candle wise. But again, the SPX only trade 9 to 4:30. So these candles only show 9 to 4:30 action. So that's the weekly order block right here. Weekly bullish order block right there. Daily. Daily. Okay, so we got the relative equal lows here, right? We didn't get all the way down on the SPX like we did on the ES, all right? Come back down. We have this daily breaker right here. So we got a daily breaker in the same spot where we got a daily breaker in the same spot where we got a monthly volume imbalance. So we got a daily bullish breaker in the same. And for anybody who don't know what I'm talking about with any of this stuff, the volume imbalance on the monthly, I'm sorry, I should have said that before. The volume imbalance on the monthly here is where the bodies of the month of the candles don't overlap. We got wicks overlapping, but when the bodies of the candle don't overlap, that's what ICT call a volume imbalance, right? So on the monthly, we got a volume imbalance on the SPX. On the weekly, we got a weekly order block, right? So with the weekly order block here, we came down, price came down to an area of support. We had a fair value gap right there. So it came down to this fair value gap and then took off, you know what I'm saying, breaking the high of this down weekly candle right here, making that an order block because we came down to an area of support, right? Then took off with heavy distribution, gave us a weekly order block right there, right? So we got a weekly order block. That's where I marked that out. And then on the daily time frame, right, we came up. This high of this price leg right here came down, right, and broke below the low, right? So this high came down and broke this low. We got a swing low here. We broke that low and then took off with heavy distribution to the upside. So that's a daily breaker right there. This last up close candle, right? That's the daily bullish breaker right there. So now we got a whole lot going on right here. The algos left a lot of breadcrumbs in this area. They left a monthly volume imbalance, right? They left a weekly order block, and they left a daily breaker. All of these PD arrays are in the exact same place, right? They're in the exact same place. So let's see where they are from the height down to. So this price leg here, all of that stuff is right at equilibrium in a slight discount, right? So from the high of where we went now to the low of this last, price leg right here, the full price leg, you see equilibrium right there is at 38.99.33, right? The volume imbalance, the breaker, and the order block, they're all right there at equilibrium. It's from equilibrium to a slight discount. Let me flip my fib so we can see how much of a discount it is. So if I flip my fib around and put it as if we want to go to the upside, right? So the bottom, the mean threshold of the order block. Let me find the mean threshold of the order block. So the mean threshold of the order block, is 38.26.40, 38.26.18, right? So the mean threshold of the order block is right here. All right, so boom. So the mean threshold of the order block, we're just gonna go with the close of this gap right here. That's what we're gonna look at. So the close of that gap puts us into right at close to a 70% retracement. All it from the 62 to the 80, all of this area right here is ICT's old, remember the OTE when everybody was on OTE? Let me mark this out like this right here. Right there. Remember back in the day when everybody was OTE drunk? Who remember that? Who all remember when everybody was OTE drunk? Right? Who remember when everybody was OTE drunk? All right. So this whole area right here that I outlined, right? That's ICT. That's ICT OTE entry coming back down. Like if you come back down, that's the top of the OTE at 62%. That's the bottom of the OTE at 79, right? That's ICT OTE entry area, right? In the OTE entry, look at all the stuff we got there in that area. The algos left a lot of breadcrumbs. We had a volume imbalance. We had a daily breaker. We got a monthly volume imbalance. We got a daily breaker, and we got a weekly order block, all with it, with the exception of the monthly imbalance. All the weekly order block and the breaker are all within the OTE range, right? And then equilibrium was, I think it was right at the top. Was it at the top of the price leg? Yes, equilibrium was right at the top of the volume imbalance. All right, so it's a lot going on right there. Hopefully next week when we get into FOMC, we get down to this right here so I can start looking for the scale, because there's a lot to go through right there. It's a lot to get through in that area. It's a lot of breadcrumbs sitting there that can potentially act as support to you know what I'm saying, give us the continue the bullishness, right? And shout this, I just not noticed this. I just not noticed this right here. Shout out all my trend line traders. Shout out all my trend line traders. Get a ray. Shout out all my trend line traders, right? Go to the first touch. What is it? It's first touch, right? Don't they do first touch? Swing it out. Come to first touch. Right. Shout out all my trend line traders. First touch. I just noticed that when I was looking at the bottom of the daily right there, right? All my trend line traders, we starting to try to form an uptrend, right? All this stuff is subjective. This trend line stuff is subjective, but I don't trade trend line, but it's a lot of people who trade trend line, but we starting to try to form an uptrend. You know what I'm saying? Yes, true, there's still a bear market rally because we still in a bear market, but you see it starting to try to form an uptrend, right? When the higher time frames show you like a inkling of what it want to do, on the lower time frames, it's steady developing. So people gonna be watching stuff like that. And then we got all of this resistance right here to the downside, right? Support. We got all of this support to the downside. I said resistance, but we're coming down to all of this potential support right here, right? Let's see what it's doing. Oh man, I'm running my mouth. Oh no, it didn't come. I'm like, man, I'm running my mouth and I done missed my entry, but it didn't come back to me. It is what it is. It didn't come back to me. It came close, but no cigar. It happens. You know what I'm saying? It happens. It came close, but no cigar. All right. That was my entry right there. Cause I was gonna say, man, it came back down there and I didn't even cause what I start doing, I done start and I didn't do it on here. I usually put like a little alert on there. I usually put an alert on there. And for anybody who don't know how to put an alert on anything in NinjaTrader, if you use NinjaTrader, like you can make a box, a line, or whatever it is, right? If you right click on it and go to alerts, right? I leave it on default. It was like cross inside. Whenever price get inside that, right? I hit okay. I leave it on the default, and then once you click there, you just come down to actions and hit add an action, and then I leave it on play sound. I leave it on whatever the alert is default. Hit okay, right? Hit apply. That's it. Now I got an alert on there. So if the price come down and cross inside there, it'll go, it make a little noise and let me know that it crossed inside there. But it didn't. I didn't put it on there today, not thinking. But luckily, it didn't come down there and I miss it. But it just didn't come to me. It happens in trading. You have a plan. You say what you're gonna do. If it don't come get you, don't cry over spilt milk. And see, when I go to delete this right here, it's asking me, so you have an alert configured. If you remove the object, the alert will also be removed. Do you wish to continue? Now hit yeah, because I had an alert on there. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know I don't be like the way I got my screen set up when I'm looking at this right here. In order to see the chat, I got to look all the way over here. The chat is like way over there. So it's like, I'm sorry if I don't be interacting with the chat, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, see, the chat is on this side of this. Like y'all can see my hand. The chat is like over here, right? The chat right over here. And then this be all the way on the opposite side of my monitor. You know what I'm saying? It'd be on the opposite side of my monitor. Y'all already know what y'all know how it is. I done showed y'all that stuff before. So y'all don't think I be ignoring y'all. Y'all be like, Tim always ignoring us. I don't be ignoring y'all. I don't be ignoring y'all. I got to, you know what I'm saying? Got to show y'all what I'm talking about. No. Come on. Allow. Is it still echoing? Hello? Why is it echoing? Why is it echoing? I don't know why it's echoing. I don't know how to turn my camera on. But see, probably call. Check. Okay. The thing way over here. This me. See me right here. Y'all see me? Thing way over here. Right? It's way over there. That's where the chat is. Move your head, Tim. The chat over there. So right, I'm sitting here looking like this. Right? I'm looking like this over here. Right? I'm looking at this screen and the chat way over there. So like when I'm looking here, I can't see the chat way over there. So I don't be ignoring y'all. Appreciate that, mama.
Yeah, I had to call from the iPad because I use the phone for the.
I reached over there and turned my mic off. I was trying to figure out why I was echoing. Uh-oh.
You forgot to turn it back on.
Well, thank you, mother.
To prove your point that you don't ignore people.
Y'all see what I deal with? Y'all see what I deal with?
You are a mess.
Y'all see what I deal with?
Quick note. I'm having lunch with Miss Clarice and Miss Anita, so
you love me more than them though.
Yeah, we can have some later today or tomorrow.
You ain't even gonna be hungry if you go to lunch with them.
They ask for us.
You know, Miss Anita, she ain't greedy, but Miss Clarice looked like she could eat a whole steak and a half.
Anyway.
All right, Pumpkin. We'll try to do dinner or something. Love you too. Look at that. I can't even have a lunch date with my mama now. Now I'm upset. I appreciate y'all trying to let me know it wasn't no sound. Look at the chat. Hey, yeah, that was my fault because I turned the mic off. But what I was saying is, it's we pushing up into this fair value gap on the daily. Looking like we're pushing toward the weekly equilibrium, maybe because we done blew past this daily breaker right here. So that's a non-factor right now. It's out of there. I deleted it. We got this volume imbalance. We got this 60-minute volume imbalance right here. From the weekly equilibrium down to where we're in the volume imbalance right now, down to 39.64.25. The top of the volume imbalance starts at 39.94.75. The bottom of the volume imbalance is at 39.64.25. So this area right here, it engulfs this entire daily fair value gap right there. We're approaching the mean threshold of the daily fair value gap. Sorry about turning the mic off again, man. My mom tells me, I'm trying to prove a point. You up there trying to prove a point. See how she be doing me? Y'all see how she be doing me? I say, Mom, I'm your baby. You supposed to love me, baby. We coming close to the mean threshold of the fair value gap. Uh-oh. Let's see if we pull back from there. Right there, that equilibrium now. From that equilibrium, let's see if we pull back from there. If we pull back from where we at now. The little test 1 2 1 2. Hey man. It's her birthday. He would have ended the live with no sound. Yup. I probably would have been able to figure out, because I was trying to stop the echo. It was echoing. I had muted my sound on here. I muted my sound on, no matter how much I muted my sound, it kept echoing. It was echoing. And so I turned the mic off, and I don't know, man. And it probably was echoing because the sound was coming from the speakers and going into here. So I probably should have just turned the speakers off. But if I turn the speakers off, it's going to turn the camera. Man, I ain't got to explain myself to y'all. Hey, man, that's all I got. I ain't got that. We look like we having a little reaction from that. When the little equilibrium from the low extended out, it'll go up to there. Like this was the low, extending until the equilibrium hit there. How could it possibly go? It's reacting again. That is, it seemed to work out like a charm. Like, who was that said that? Somebody came in and said it's working like a charm. Cause we run from there and push it up until we get to like the area where like pretty much at the equilibrium right there where the consolidation was. And look at that, boom, backing off of it, backing off that area. I think I done found me something. Y'all saw it live here yesterday. Phew, I'm glad to see a regular desktop setup and not 15 screen. I got two. I got two. Watch how long it take him to look at the chat. Oh my goodness. Oh. We got a break in market structure on the 5-minute on the SPY with a fair value gap. Yes, we do. We got two fair value gaps right here. The old little Timmy Rogers. Is that my yard, man? The old Timmy Rogers Quinky Dink, or not the Quinky Dink, conundrum. Is that the word I'm looking for? Anyway, we got the fair value gap here, but we got another fair value gap below it, right? This is the fair value gap in the discount. So this is the one little Timmy Rogers would be looking to buy off of if the bullishness is to continue. This is the one I would be looking to buy off of because we got a full liquidity void right here. We got a whole liquidity void, right? We got a breaker right here. We got a bullish breaker right here. Got a breaker, got a mitigation block in it. It may bounce right there because you got a breaker with a mitigation block inside the breaker because you come here. Well, actually, you got a mitigation block with a breaker inside the mitigation block because if you go from here to here, it's a breaker. But come here to there, that's a mitigation block. And then you go there to there, right? That's a breaker. So you got a mitigation block with a breaker inside of it. You know what I'm saying? So it's probably going to react off of this area right here, off of this fair value gap, because you got a mitigation block with a breaker inside of it. And I can't remember what video that was when they were showing like the different setups. And when this setup, when it had like the mitigation block with the breaker inside of it, that was boom. The whatever the guy called it on that one video. I can't remember. I saw PDub had sent it to me one time. Can't remember the name of the video, but yeah, we do have the breaking market structure to the upside. But still, it more than likely probably will bounce off this one. But this fair value gap is in a discount, so that's the one with my trading style that I will be looking to trade off of. But it's after 10. We don't have any catalyst to bring us down, flush us down that hard. So I don't think it's going to come back during my trading time to give me what I want. Can you make the OTE example a gem? Oh yeah. When I drew out the thing with the OTE where we was at. Okay, yeah. All right. We coming. Yes, we coming. Hey, I think that's I think that's it, man. I think I'm gonna call it. I've been on here for an hour and 15 minutes. Yeah, had to make sure that was my yard man out there. I've been on here for an hour and 15 minutes, so I'm. Oh wait a minute now. I've been on here for an hour and 15 minutes, so I'm gonna go ahead and call it. I'll see y'all Since my mama don't love me to do lunch with me, we golly, I gotta find out what time Calandra getting off from work. I gotta find out what time Calandra getting off from work. Cause golly, man, y'all get by my window so I can talk, man. Checking on the birds. I appreciate you too, Gabriel. Hey, if we I gotta find out what time Calandra get off my screen times. I gotta find out what time Calandra's gonna get off from work. And see, because if Calandra get off from work in a decent time, we'll probably end up doing dinner with my mama for her birthday. And if Calandra don't get off work in time, then we'll just probably do something this weekend or something like that. Look at this thing, man. I'm telling you, I think I done found something. Look how it's reacting off of this area right here. I think I done found something, y'all, with the projection thing. With the projection, I think I done found something. Because you go from the low up there to where the consolidation is. Let's just say you just put it right at the middle of the consolidation. That's close enough for government work. It ain't got to be perfect. Boom. Look at that. Put it at the middle of the consolidation. Look at that. That's close enough for government work right there. I think I done found something. Yeah. And see right there, if it would have came down to my spot and got me, you know what I'm saying, with the extension, that could have been a potential target. That could have been a low-hanging fruit. So boom, when it get there, right, that's the low-hanging fruit. Once it push up to there, lock in the profit there. Once it get up there, see if it keep going. If it don't keep going, you know what I'm saying, and it start to turn around, you already got the profit locked in right there, you know. So that can give you a stretch goal, the little projection out. That can give you a stretch goal. You lock in your low-hanging fruit and give you a stretch goal. I think I done found something. Mm-hmm. Hey, mama, I love you, baby. Go have fun with your little friends. Since you don't want to hang out with your son for lunch, that's why you hung up on me. Anyway, hey man, I appreciate y'all again. If I let y'all, I drop it in Discord if we gonna go live at 6:30 or not. I'll let you know in the Discord. If you're gonna trade, please trade safe. If you're not gonna trade, please take copious notes so you can go back and study what you saw today. I will clip out the OTE part and put it in the gems folder. Kyle, I think Kyle asked me that. I think that was Kyle. Yeah, I will clip it out and put it in the gems folder. Until then, man, I appreciate y'all and I'll see you later. Gone.